They get a hand on it. And it's the Warriors on the break. Curry leading the charge. The Suns have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Bledsoe with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Bledsoe kicks it to Tucker. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Tucker's got his first points of the game.
Everybody on the floor is hot. Incredible stuff here in the early stages.
Tell you what, both teams playing downhill. Who's going to blink first?
Here's Curry, drilled from 11 feet out. And the Warriors lead by 9.
He's so reliable. And, you know, his offense seems to be consistently there for this team.
Len sets a screen for Dragic. Len dishes to Bledsoe. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down. Well, as far as the defense goes, Clark, that is not what's going to keep them in this league.
Yeah, but from the other perspective, you can see just how much that dunk pumped those players up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree, guys. I sense a little bit of a momentum shift here.
Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Phoenix. Isaiah Thomas comes in for Eric Bledsoe. As you said, the defense unable to stop the barrage from outside.
Well, defensively, they need to do a better job of, one, pressuring the ball, disrupt their offensive rhythm, and then you've got to get to shooters, especially when they're shooting as well as these guys are.
Thomas passes to Len, and Iguodala comes to help. The drive by Green. Here's Tucker. Soft touch off the glass. Tucker's got 6 points.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
And here's Iguodala outside, and the shot is good.
There's been a huge discrepancy between these teams and their effectiveness from the three-point line.
And you really notice it at that end of the floor where they continue to get open looks and knock them down.
Thomas with the ball, and Curry picks him up defensively. Green, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And that's a shot he had to take.
For sure, it was a good decision, just poor execution.
And here's Barnes for 3, and another 3 for Golden State.
Their offense already flowing. Some stellar shooting while jumping out to this lead.
Well, high-quality shots, and they've been on target with them.
Thomas kicks to Len. Here's Tolliver. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
Suns trail by 10. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. They get the rebound. And here we go with Steph Curry. A 17-point game for him in the win against Brooklyn.
Yeah, he picked the spots in that game too, Kevin, because I thought he not only did a nice job scoring, but setting up his teammates as well.
Thomas with the ball. No good trying to beat the... Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And a very convincing performance here from the Warriors so far.
Boy, a ton of threes in that first quarter. This team really lighting it up, guys.
Yeah, it's been an onslaught from downtown.
We've got Bogut. Klay Thompson is out there with Maurice Spates. Then there's Barbosa. And it's Livingston in at the 2 spot. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Back to Thompson. Some nice passing by Golden State here. For the 3. Kicks it out to Barbosa. Thompson outside. Misses the 3. Suns trail by 12. Into Green. And it's Spates with the rebound.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
The Warriors last season voted the most fun team to watch in the NBA. Easy to see why. Arguably the greatest shooting backcourt in NBA history, and a lot of great passers, too.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Guys, Draymond Green, a second-round pick in 2012, but his tough defense and high basketball IQ have earned him minutes. He said, quote, "I never cared about stats, and I still don't. My goal is to have an impact on the game." Sometimes you have the biggest impact with plays that don't show up in the stats. Those are the plays I live for. Great attitude, Kevin.
A real gamer, Doris. He loves the game. Count that one. And you watch the Warriors, Clark. They're having fun playing out there. Great chemistry on the floor and in the locker room.
Yeah, it looks like a bit of a college atmosphere.
It does.
I mean, their harmony and chemistry is outstanding. A lot of youthful enthusiasm. And remember, despite their success, this is still one of the youngest teams in the league.
Livingston dishes to Barbosa. Livingston passes to Thompson. Launches it. The shot is off.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Over in the corner, Green. Here's Morris, and the lead is down inside single digits.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Thompson for the triple. Again, the miss by Thompson.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Thomas kicks to Green. That's good, and it's Thomas picking up the assist. Green's got his first points of the night.
Heads up, aggressive play right there. He saw the smaller man on him, took it straight to the basket.
Livingston dishes to Barbosa. From outside, off the mark. Suns trail by 7, 3-on-3. Here's Tucker, and it's blocked. And they're able to recover, and he gets it to go.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here that they're going on.
Now the story is points in the paint, Clark. I mean, they're getting point-blank shots every time down.
Livingston passes to Barbosa, and the three ball is good. Barbosa's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Suns have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9.
I think he believes that if he takes some time here to kind of talk things over, it'll be well served for this club.
And, you know, maybe this gives him an opportunity to toy around with some of their game plan while he has their attention during this break in the action.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Barnes, who's checked in for Livingston. And Steph Curry subbed in for Leandro Barbosa. And the Suns here with a different look. Plumlee is checked in for Tolliver. Marcus Morris comes in for P.J. Tucker. Goran Dragic is checked in for Gerald Green. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Thomas. There's a screen. Bledsoe kicks to Morris. That one a little long.
I thought he'd make that one. And that's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
Well, Andrew Bogut possesses really great size and above-average athleticism, but I really think it's his basketball IQ that sets him apart. He's got outstanding instincts, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Good game for Bledsoe. He's got 10 points, and he's done a good job distributing the ball as well.
Well, you can't discount what that's meant to this team. I mean, he's helped their cause with his passing, and it's really given his team a nice groove.
You talk about Bogut's IQ of the game. Steve, a great passer offensively.
He is. He's one of those guys who has a good feel for the game. He sets good screens. He understands angles. He's got a lot of veteran tricks about him. You know, things that maybe the referees don't catch. So a guy who can really help your team win.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Bledsoe dishes to Dragic. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Goran Dragic, nicknamed Goji, grew up in Slovenia. His mom played hoops. His dad played soccer. Goji started out playing soccer, but when he hurt his leg, his mom said, no more of that pitch stuff. You're going to the round ball and the hardwood. So he went to basketball, and I'd have to say it's worked out pretty well. Good call by mom on that, too.
And here is Morris. 17 points for him last game against Charlotte.
And he did some nice work on the boards too, Kevin. That was definitely a factor in that game as well.
Curry outside, and he gets it to go. Curry's got 32 points. And back to Dragic. He said, Steve, that the soccer background may have helped his footwork.
I think that's true in almost every case, Kevin. When you see a former soccer player on the basketball floor, It's not just the footwork, but it's the vision, it's the anticipation. I think the game really translates. You saw it with Steve Nash and Tony Kukoc. You see it with Dragic now.
For three, and another three for Golden State.
That's 12 straight points coming off three-pointers. I mean, somebody do something defensively.
Well, I agree with you. I mean, who's going to step up? They're rolling out there now, so you got to get in their chest, make them uncomfortable, and try to deny those looks.
Boy, the drive to the bucket was nice, but how about the finger roll finish? Beautiful.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Well, Kevin, they constructed a perfect offensive game plan going into that game, and it was quickly apparent how powerless the defense was to stop it.
Powerless is a good way to put it, Steve. We're unlikely to see that many uncontested baskets again anytime soon.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Mazzilli comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Green in for Maurice Spates. Inside, it's stolen by Green. To the inside. Curry with a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple. Suns trail by 8. Here's Morris. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Then you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
Curry against Bledsoe. And it's Curry again from deep. Curry's got 41.